Welcome back, everybody, to the Titan Center podcast. I am your host, Gabe Dunn, and of course, I am here with...
Alan Vermeil.
That is not true. His name is Tom Bragg, my grandpa. So today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are not going to be doing a normal podcast. Instead, we're going to be doing a tier list video. We are going to be ranking fast food restaurants.
Just let me give you a build up here. Imagine, folks, Black Friday's coming up the day after Thanksgiving when you perhaps will be arm twisted by your spouse or significant other to take you out into the outlet malls and into the various retail outlets to chase bargains. Somewhere in the morning, you will feel your energy get into an absolute low. You will be in the bottom of a valley. You will look upward, hopeful that you can see on a ledge somewhere a half-eaten sandwich or a crust of bread or an orange not too spoiled to eat. And then you think, I'll go eat fast food. Now, you might ask yourself this. If I were Godzilla, what fast food restaurant would I crush?
So if you were Godzilla, what fast food restaurant would you crush?
Well, I'm asking, I'm not Godzilla. Let's just rank these restaurants.
Okay, so I'm going to go over what the tier list says, and you will be able to see it actually good on the video. I'm doing recording the screen as well, so...
Will I understand this as I see it?
Yes, you will understand this. So,
is it intuitive or is it instructive? And is
okay, we're going to get into what the tiers are. So on the very top of the tiers, we got fantastic. Underneath that, we got pretty good. In the middle, we got average.
Like I don't even see anything but gray bars.
Yeah, we're ranking. Yes, you got all the lists here. Okay, like I said, in the middle, you got average. Underneath that, we got meh. And then, of course, the very worst one out of all of them is complete trash. And then the one underneath that says never had. That means we've never had that fast food restaurant before. So, you ready to get started on the very first one?
I have a reservation about the just trash. Imagine for a moment that you were a student working in the evenings in a fast food restaurant about the place you work. It is so discouraging that the next day, as you roll up in the high school parking lot, you take your fast food cap and throw it out the window. I don't want to be in the position of backing somebody into that corner. So let's leave the bottom ranking off and let's stop one up.
That is not going to happen. So, okay. All-American Food, AW, have you ever had that before?
Never.
I've never had that either. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that right there. Next one we got is Arby's.
I have a question.
What?
What do you call the all-American food? To me, that is when you go to a diner in New Jersey in the evening and they've got meatloaf on the menu. Don't you like meatloaf?
Actually, like if it's, what you could say this with every food. If it's done well, yes. But actually, I don't mind meatloaf.
Meatloaf's all right. I like meatloaf. It's all-American food. Do you
okay.
think hot dogs are all-American?
Yeah, it's pretty American. I mean, you have the hot dog eating contest, but
how about Spam?
No, that sounds disgusting.
Spam's?
That sounds disgusting.
Spam's all-American. It was invented in America.
Okay, that's great, but we need to get onto this tier list because we have a lot of restaurants. So
okay.
The next one we got is Arby's. What do you feel about Arby's?
Is it a feeling or is it a ranking?
It's a ranking. What do you? Is it fantastic, pretty good, average, meh, or complete trash?
Meh.
You think it's meh? I mean,
I don't like their bread selections.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've had it.
I have very specific bread selections, unless I've got just a hugely great filler. You know, like you go to one of those hamburger restaurants and it is so thick that you can't open your mouth wide enough to eat it. That's the kind of deal that the bread would be insignificant, and so it wouldn't rank.
So yeah, I feel the same way. I'm gonna go with Matt on this one. I don't think it's that good. I've only had it a couple times.
Let me ask you okay, let's go to the next restaurant.
Yeah, we have a lot here to get to, so we'll try to keep our comments a little minimum, but we've got a lot. So the next one we have is Baja Fresh. It's a Mexican grill. I don't think I've ever had this before.
Can't rank it if we haven't had it.
Well, that's why we put in never had. That's why there's that.
You think Baja Fresh has fish tacos?
Probably. It says Mexican Grill on it, so I'm pretty sure they do.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one we got is... Okay, I know we've never had this one. The next one we got, I can tell you, we've never had that one either. The next one we got says Boston Market. Yep, we've never had that one.
Oh, I've had Boston Market.
Well, you've had this. You've had
Yeah,
the
there
Boston
used to be
Market?
a Boston Market here in town, but they closed down and became a dry cleaner.
Well, we're gonna go into never had then because that doesn't really matter. So, next one we got is Burger King. Well, I already got my take on this one. I think it's complete trash. So, I
Oh
think
my
it's
goodness,
terrible.
not the King.
Yes, it's really
Oh,
bad.
no.
The one here in town is really,
I can't
really
believe
bad.
you're hating on Burger King.
Yes, I am hating
You know
on
what?
Burger King.
I think if I was a young person and I was out with my best girl, that would be our evening meal. Go by the Burger King, and if you really wanted to impress her, you pull into that drive-through at the Burger King in reverse, and you back you back through the line to make your order. That's just totally cool. You can say, "Hon, you're the passenger. I'm going to back through the line. You can place the order." Okay.
Okay, so
No banana restaurants on here.
no, I don't think there's any banana restaurants on here. So mine is complete trash for Burger King. What is yours?
I think Burger King's good.
So what do you want to put it under?
I think Burger King's at least a 3.
So average. So
Yeah.
I said complete
I
trash.
think it's
You said-
above average.
So
Unless they
You like- so
accidentally,
you think it's
unless
pretty
they
good?
accidentally put cheese on my burger when I don't ask for it, and then as I drive away in reverse, I just take that hamburger and out the window with it.
okay, so it's gonna go underneath complete trash then?
No. I will go back around and try to get it without cheese the next time.
Okay, so you think it's average, I think it's complete trash, so we're gonna put it in the middle under meh. Raising Cane's.
It's
The
a
one
chi-
here, sure, I like Cane's, especially the one that's further down south. I like it a lot more. I think it's better.
the further south.
Yeah, further south. I think it's pretty good.
It's okay. Let me tell you, it's fried chicken.
I mean, it is.
I mean,
Cane's
that's what it
chicken.
is. And folks, there are hundreds of millions, probably billions of chickens in the world. If we don't eat them first, they will eat us. But as far as Cane's goes, I think they could do a better job on their French fries.
That's true. They can be a little soggy, but
know,
if they're really good and fresh,
You
they're
think a
really
little
good.
soggy?
Yeah.
That's from not changing the grease often enough. Sometimes if you go
Bro.
there on Saturday and they're still using Tuesday's grease.
Oh, yeah. That's why I put in fantastic.
Usually if I pull up in the line, the first thing I say is today Tuesday? And they'll say, no, sir, today is Thursday. And I'll say, no Tuesday grease on my fries.
Well, in that case, we'll be right back after this quick break.
Raising Cane's for me is a 3.5 with 5 being the worst.
So is it? So what are you gonna put on the list here? What are you gonna put it under?
Well,
Is it
here's
fantastic?
1,
Pretty good?
2, 3.5. It'll go right there.
That's not how that works. We're not doing a 3.5.
Gabe, there's so many. You're going to have to go on in order to how you say.
I think it's pretty good.
stratify the data.
So
you're going to have to
think
get
it's-
down in the digits, man. You're going to have to
No,
go decimal.
no, that's not how this.
Decimal,
this
baby.
is not how this
The
works.
decimal system works.
No, not in this case. So I got pretty good. You got average. So
Average or it's like a C minus.
okay,
C
so
is
I guess
average.
we'll put it in. We'll put it in average then. Okay, so the next one we got is Carl's Jr. I think
I like Carl's Jr.
I think I've had this like one
I
time
like Carl's
a long
Jr.,
time
but
ago.
they're not in our area. You have to drive so long to get there.
Yeah.
That really you're so starving by the time you get there, you really don't have any way to rate it because you just stuff the food in.
Okay, so
It's location, location, location.
So do you want to? I'm thinking.
Let's just skip Carl Jr.
I mean, because like I said, I've had it one time. I think a long time ago, and we don't have it here in town. So I'm gonna just say never had. Checkers, we've never had that. Okay, here we go. The big one, Chick-fil-A. you can
Oh, I love Chick-fil-A.
I was gonna say that you could either say it's very, very properly rated or it's way overrated. I was gonna say like you're either one of those two.
I'm not gonna underrate the food. The food's great. The problem with me and Chick-fil-A is that the eagerness of the Chick-fil-A employees to provide service
My
and
pleasure.
their speed and accuracy is so awesome that it kind of stuns me and I can't think about the food. The other thing is where these Chick-fil-A's are all double lanes going in, stacked up lanes. I find that so confusing. It ties my stomach up in knots. So by the time I get my food, I can't really tell if it's good or bad. I'm just so relieved to be out of the tense moment and that I didn't have a wreck or something and got to a parking space that I could pull over under a shade tree. And by that time, I don't even know if I'm still hungry for chicken.
Okay, then. Well, that was a long argument about.
I think much of America feels the same way.
Okay, so I'm gonna make mine pretty good.
How many people do you
quick.
think about it in that fashion? More than one?
I have no idea. I'm gonna say fantastic. What do you say?
Chick-fil-A, it's great. It's great. If somebody else goes and picks up the order for me, I'm so much happier.
Okay, we're gonna put that underneath fantastic. Okay, put that there. Next one we got is Chipotle. I'm gonna say it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it right below fantastic. I think it's pretty good. I think. Do you agree with me on that?
I really like Chipotle, and I'll tell you, as I've been in the Chipotle line before and added extra ingredients to my burrito, I have been amazed at the degree of professionalism and the hand-eye coordination, indeed the overall skill of the people that can take that tortilla and stretch it and wrap it for that burrito without tearing a hole in it. Every time I try it at home, I tear something up, and you got a leaking burrito. Nothing will bring you down like having your best slacks on, and that burrito dribbles right out on your leg, and man, there you are.
Man,
Trip
this
to-
is
trip to the dry
this
cleaners.
tier list is gonna take forever. We just need to break down a full
Foods
story.
are serious. Foods are
we don't
serious
need
business.
we don't
You
need
can't just go in here and laud or trash on the other end.
We don't need a
fast
full story.
food.
We do not need a full story. Every single food chain. We don't need a full story.
Okay, I'll try to abbreviate my answers.
Okay. I think it's pretty good. I like it. I won't eat it every day.
If you had an option of getting something exotic like armadillo.
Okay, we're moving on. Where do you want to do you agree with pretty good on this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Okay, there we go. Next one we got is Church's Chicken. Real quick, what do you want to put this underneath? Like I said, we got a lot of options to go
I
through.
like Church's Chicken, and I can think of several reasons, but one of the things I really enjoyed.
Okay, we don't.
No, I've got to tell you about this. I've been to Church's before, and the chicken thighs and legs are so gigantic, I think it has to be either genetically modified organisms or Godzilla G cells got into those chickens.
Okay. I think Church's Chicken is average. I mean, it's not the best every single time, but it's okay.
Let me ask you another question. If Church's picked up another line like fried emu or something.
Okay, what is your ranking? No, we don't need to know about some fried emu.
Emu's got enough fat, you can fry it in its own fat. Did you know that?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say average. What do you say?
It's above average.
Above average?
Yeah.
So you say pretty good then.
Yeah, and their fried okra sometimes is primo.
We'll give it, okay, we'll say it's pretty good then. We'll give that Cookout. We've never had that before. Culver's, so we got one here in town. I think it's pretty good. Actually, I would actually say it's pretty good. I don't mind it. Culver's.
Never heard of it. Is it pretty good?
I think it's
Tell
pretty
me
good.
about their fries. Are they crispy?
It's actually good. Yeah, it's almost like
crispy?
Brahms fries a little bit, but it's more. They're
Brahms
actually crispy.
fries are usually delicious.
And they're crispy though. They're
not
actually
crispy enough.
But the Culver's are. If they're actually done if they're fresh,
When they
they're
serve you a
crispy.
fry, is it already salted, or do you have to ask for salt?
No, they're pretty salted. It's good.
Right, a fry ought to come out of there hot, crispy, salted. But as far as not fast food, this is like slow food, but it's the best. If you go to City Limits and you ask them to burn your fries for you, that's the best. When I order there, I'll tell them, burn the fries and give me all those burnt fries that you've thrown away out of previous orders too.
I'm going to put Culver's in pretty good. Do you want to agree with me
Never
there?
eaten there. I have no opinion. You can just rate it where you want to.
Okay, that's fine.
Take your freedom.
Del Taco, I don't think we've ever had.
Do what you
that.
feel like doing.
I don't think we've had that. Denny's, just because it's not in town and it's been a while, we'll just put it under never had. So the next one we got is Domino's. That's pretty good. I think Domino's is one of the better pizza food chains in my opinion. I think it's really good. I put it underneath pretty good.
I like Domino's, and when I go there, I not only like the appearance of the pizza, and I like the appearance of the restaurant usually, but sometimes it confuses or frightens me when I see the huge stack of empty pizza boxes they're waiting, already unfolded, ready to fill. It kind of brings me down. I think about all the work they have to go through to fill all the orders, and then when the restaurant closes, do they fold those boxes back up, the ones they don't use?
Probably. They just
I don't know. I've never worked at Domino's.
All right, so I'm gonna say it's pretty good. What are you gonna put underneath?
If they could get the crispy crust correct, then I rate them very good.
Very good, pretty good. Okay.
That's a very good restaurant chain.
Okay.
Very.
Next one we got is Dairy Queen. If we're just gonna talk about the ice cream portion of Dairy Queen, I think it's very good. I think it's pretty good or fantastic, whichever one. But the food side, so that kind of drops a little bit. I think it's under average if we're including everything.
Depends on the Dairy Queen you go to, because
I
they're
could say that.
family-owned franchises, and some of those people, they really go the extra mile there. They get in there, they coach and mentor their employees, and they grow them until they're real hash slingers, or those fried chicken baskets, and they can make them hot and fresh and meaningful. I mean, it means something. And when you get that gravy in there and it's so hot that you dip that steak finger in it and then it burns your mouth, you know you've enjoyed that meal.
Yep, and we'll rank it right after this quick break. So my ranking for Dairy Queen is going to be average. Do you agree with me?
Oh, no,
or is
no.
it
Dairy
pretty
Queen
good?
is very, very good. And wherever I go, I look for that. I look for the DQ there, and I especially like to go by and get the dipped cone too.
It's been that. I'm gonna just go ahead and change it then. We just keep saying very good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and change it. There we go.
Yeah,
very good.
Thank you. I'm glad I could persuade you.
There you go. Yep, you're right. Okay, we'll put underneath pretty good.
Have you got 7-Eleven on here?
I don't think 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Well, that's a gas station. That's not a
The
fast
7-Eleven grill, man.
Okay,
they know how to roll a hot dog like nobody.
Okay, we got Polo Loco. No, Firehouse Subs, very good. I think Firehouse Subs is fantastic. I could literally eat there every single day for lunch. I think it's very good.
I couldn't. I could just as soon go to the taco bus.
Okay, so my rating's fantastic. So what's yours then? Because we gotta match them here.
Firehouse Subs.
Yes.
Sub is a sub.
So what's your ranking? I need your ranking.
Sub is meh.
You're gonna go with meh?
Meh. Sub is a sub.
Oh my gosh.
When I line up and get in the line.
Okay, no, we don't need a story. We do not need a story. We just don't. We got too many options. Okay, so if that's the case, I said fantastic. You said meh. So are you fine with very good then?
No.
I don't feel like putting that in average.
Have you never been into there when they're making the sub?
I think it's very
good.
good.
They will look at you like this.
Okay, hold on.
They will focus on you like they're about to devour you instead of you the sandwich.
Okay, hold on.
And then they will say, would you like cucumbers on this, sir?
Okay, no, what? No,
would you like
say which
slaw?
one you want. No, you don't. It's not custom made. You choose what sub you want. When's the last time you've been to Firehouse?
Well, it was a call-in order.
When was that?
I think it was about time of COVID.
Okay, so we're going to keep this in very good. So,
I survived COVID, and I believe in vaccines.
Okay. In-N-Out Burger, okay. You have very mixed opinions about this. We don't have one here, Sherman. Oh, well, yeah, in town. But there is one down south in the Frisco, Dallas area. I've been to about a couple of times. It's not what it's all made out to be. I think it's pretty average, actually.
I like In-N-Out Burger.
So
I think it's a cool concept. I think it's a great business plan. I think In-N-Out really came in. They got a big share of the market. They dominated for a short period of time. And if I was Godzilla coming to town and I wanted to eat an entire restaurant to assuage my atomic hunger, I might go to In-N-Out Burger because it would be a quick munch.
Okay, so I said average. What would you put it underneath then?
I would say above average.
There's no above. There's no above average. It's fantastic,
if
very
it's-
good, or average, meh, or complete trash.
It's very good, above average.
Yes, it's very good. Yes.
I say it's very good.
Okay, there you go. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll put under there. It can be. So I agree with you there. Okay, next one we got is Jack in the Box.
JTB, baby. Love it.
You
Love
like it? Is it? What would you put it underneath? What, got fantastic, very good, average. What do you want to do?
It's fantastic.
You like fantastic?
I speak as someone who has been a shift worker, and you could go in and get that munchy box at 2 o'clock in the morning, and at 2 o'clock in the morning, anything that's hot and greasy keeps you awake. It's
Okay.
really the great thing.
Okay,
Love JTB,
I'm gonna put very good, but
JITB.
you know what? I like their tacos and stuff like that. So you know what? I will agree with you.
You ever get the mini tacos?
Those are actually good. Okay, you know what? He's actually persuading me. We'll put in fantastic. How
You want to
about it?
go get some mini tacos now?
No, we're in the middle of a recording.
I find myself, you flung a craving on me, Gabe, talking about JITB.
Okay, so the next one we got is Jersey Mike's.
Now, can't remember the last time I was in Jersey.
It's been a long time since I've had it.
The
I've
American
had
Grill.
it, but it's been a while.
I ate at the American Grill in New Jersey quite a bit. I really did like that.
Okay, so the next one we got is Jimmy John's.
I
can't
think
tell you-
Jimmy John's might be a money laundry. I never see anybody in line there, but I always see them in there pecking on the register, and I think they're saying, "Thank you for choosing Jimmy
just
John's.
gonna-
Thank you for boosting." So
I'm just gonna put it underneath. Never had because I've never had Jimmy John's before. So
it probably is pretty good.
Jollibee, I have no clue what that is. KFC, I'm gonna put average. I'm just gonna put average down for this one.
Why?
It can be good. It can be.
Don't you
not.
like the bucket?
No, I do not. I get it. I don't do that.
How about the chicken? Don't you find that it's moist
It's
but crunchy on the outside?
Like I said, it just depends when you get the food or not. If it's good or not, it just depends.
You
on
know
that
what?
day.
I think they could improve on their sodas.
I'm putting it underneath average. Do you agree with that?
Average.
Okay. Next one we got is Little Caesars. I like Little Caesars. I don't think it's as good as Domino's, but I think it's average though. I think it's average pizza. You can get it any day and
I don't like the little cartoonish looking logo
that
character
has nothing to
on
do
the Little Caesars.
That
When I
has
see
nothing to do with
that
it.
little caricature of a person,
He's right there.
I think it
He's right there.
kind of creeps me out. You want that person really handling your pizza?
I'm gonna put it underneath average. Do you agree with me?
It's pretty good. I like the Parmesan cheese.
Okay. Long John Silver's never had that.
Oh, Long John Silver's.
Nope, never had it. We do not have it
I've
here.
driven 500 miles to get that extra
Okay,
shrimp.
so the next one we got is another big one. We got McDonald's.
Mickey D's.
I really like this. I'm not gonna lie, it has gone downhill for me a lot, especially what has happened here recently
What has happened recently?
in town. There's been a lot of health code violations, a whole bunch of health issues that's been going around with
You
McDonald's.
eat fast food and that worries you seriously? When you eat fast food, you get ready. You already make your mind up. It's a mindset that I've got an iron stomach.
came out with
I don't care if they don't wash their hands. If they spit in the food, I
Okay.
never know if it's hot and fresh. And if you go to Mickey D's and you say, "I want extra crispy fries," they stop the world and they fry a new batch.
I mean,
and you
will
get
eat
those
it,
salty, crispy
but-
fries. Yes, and that little bitty ordinary plain hamburger that's only got one pickle on it, and those little bitty onions that are all diced up small. And let me tell you something else about McDonald's.
No, we don't have
When
time
you
for
pull
it,
up
sir.
there and you
No.
get a soft drink, they chill the syrup on their
Actually,
soft
that's-
drinks
okay, that's really
so
good.
that you can
Yes,
get a
that's-
no ice drink. and it is ice cold, and you get a great big gulp. You get enough sugar there in one dose,
I know
nearly to put you in diabetic coma. I
know
love McDonald's.
I know this is a food.
Also,
it's a food, but it's mainly food.
The McDonald's employees, they usually will look you in the eye, and they wear their caps in a certain fashion.
Okay, so where are you going to put
You know,
underneath?
there should be
What are you
cap
going to
dress
put it
codes.
underneath?
Not saying anything about
We
the
are
way your
taking
cap's
too
on backwards.
long. This video is taking way too long. What do you put this underneath?
You can't put a time against quality. This is quality you're getting here, folks. We're giving you some real talk about real food for real people.
I say average. What do you say?
McDonald's is above average. It's really good.
Well, you say very good. I say average. So where do we put underneath then?
Well, we put really good.
Okay, I guess he wins this then. Okay, right before we try to finish this
Is
tier list
Waffle
off
House
real
on
quick-
here?
No, I don't think so. But right before, oh wait a minute. It is right there. It's actually
Waffle House.
Waffle House is on the list.
More than once, Waffle House has
It's
saved
actually very good.
my life.
I'm gonna put underneath very good.
And you know what I like about
think it's
Waffle
very good.
House? It's one of the few restaurants I've ever been in that when I asked for more toast, instead of bringing it on a plate, they just had it in their bare hand and handed it across to me.
Well, there you go. And we'll continue on right after this break again. All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and try to clear this out
Let's
a little
talk
bit.
about China Market fast food to go.
You talking about Panda Express? Okay, but first we've
No,
never
not
had
Panda
Moe's.
Express.
I don't
China
know what
Market
noodles
fast
are.
food to go.
No. Okay, now
I'm talking about a bunch of Tokyo men in there. That wok flaring up that, man, when you see that flame, you can
Okay, we
smell
got
that
Panda-
garlic.
we
Oh,
got-
yes.
We got Panda Express.
Not the same.
I'm gonna say
Panda
meh.
Express
is meh.
I find that Panda Express is very prescriptive, and they stay right with their menu. They stay with their recipe card.
Okay, hold on.
And they lost their creativity.
Okay, hold on.
So
real
when
quick.
I get Panda
No.
Express,
What I just realized, you know what I just realized? I'm not gonna put. I think Panda Express is better than Burger King, and Burger King's in meh. We're putting Burger King down in complete.
no,
trash.
just move Panda Express up.
No.
You shouldn't bring anybody down.
No,
You ought to
we're
build
mov-
them up.
No, we're moving Burger King into complete trash.
Well, Panda Express is. No, we're not.
It's
No,
already
we're
there.
not.
Okay, you know what?
They didn't have to give away a toy with a meal. We went there for the meal.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay, next one we got is Panera Bread. I think it's very good.
I like Panera Bread, and I have been there before when when my wife would order a nice meal and they asked me what I wanted, and I said, really not very hungry. I just want a piece of toast, and they comped me some free toast and some butter, and I had a nice coffee with it. It was a really nice interlude in my life that I could just calm down, eat a piece of bread and butter that was nicely toasted, drink a nice cup of coffee and with raw sugar in it and some of that half and half. And sometimes when you go to Panera Bread, if you will ask for the coffee cup instead of the other cup,
I'm gonna
you can
change
just take that coffee cup over there. Don't put coffee in it. You just fill it up from the half and half pitcher. Goes really good with your breakfast.
We know what that means then. I think I decided to change my pick then on Panera Bread. I think it's fantastic.
I like Panera Bread.
Okay, bet.
Fantastic.
We're
at
gonna
Panera
put
Bread.
fantastic.
You know, if I could go to Panera Bread now, I can't. It's late at night. But I would like to go to Jack in the Box and get the mini tacos.
That's really good. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Okay. Papa John's, never had it before. I'm sorry. I just,
But they gave away a lot of good T-shirts when they came to town and first opened up. I mean, it was the bomb to be wearing a Papa John's T-shirt.
Okay. Okay.
The bomb.
Okay. Okay.
Papa John's.
Never had PDQ. No. Never had whatever that is.
I used to have the.
No.
I ate at PDQ a lot.
No, we don't. No.
I liked their burrito.
I've never. No.
And
we
they
don't
used
have
to
one
say,
here.
you know what they used
We
to
don't-
say
we
about
don't have that.
PDQ? Pretty, delicious, and quick.
Pizza Hut. It's average. Or I would even say meh. I don't like it. It's the other.
You don't like Pizza Hut?
Not really, no. Are you fine with meh?
So let me ask you a question.
Where would you want
If
to
you're
put
driven for 1,000 miles and you came into a Midwest town and you hadn't eaten in 10 hours and you didn't see any fast food
Well, if
open,
it comes to that choice, yes, I'll eat it. But I'm not just going to go out
well,
and go
then
get
let's say Pizza Hut can be emergency food, emergency rations.
Okay, then it's going to go under med then. Okay, next one we got is Popeyes, and I know a lot of people are not going to like what I say about this.
I already don't like it. I don't know
I
what
think
you're
it's
going to say.
complete
I'm
trash.
already upset.
Yeah, it's like
You know, when Popeyes came out with the
trash.
spicy chicken, and we went down there to get in the line for spicy chicken, and it was a long line, and people were like, if they were trying to jump the line and get their car, you know, they'd get their car bumper in there and almost in front of yours like they were going to get in front of you. And you know what? I would shut my eyes and not make eye contact and just drive with my eyes shut. They were afraid to cut me out. And I did get my spicy chicken sandwich.
You know what this all means to me, though? That it's complete trash.
No, Popeyes makes a great sandwich.
No, it is
and they got those little bitty shrimps, too.
No,
popcorn
gross.
shrimps.
Gross.
Oh,
Gross.
man.
It's
You
complete
can get the
trash.
popcorn shrimps, pour a bunch of ketchup in the box, shake it all up, and you can just eat them like that.
Okay, you know, but we got a couple more left. We're
Then
starting
you
to
have
get
to
down
wipe
to the
your
end.
mouth on your sleeve.
Okay, we're coming down to the last couple ones. Let's fly through this real quick. Portillo's, I don't know.
What's the last one?
No, I had that.
There's too many fast food restaurants, Gabe.
Yeah, well, there's a lot in our
We'll
area
have to have another episode.
No.
Yes.
Never had that.
Season 2 of Titan Center podcast and fast food ratings.
That is not going to happen. We're going to finish this up. There's
Season
a lot
2, episode 1.
that we're not in seasons either. So there's a lot here that we don't have in town. So I'm quickly moving to like we've never had this.
You don't have to name them, just wipe them out.
Yeah, Scalacci's never had. Shake Shack. Okay,
Did you pronounce that right, Scalacci's?
Scalacci's. I think I pronounced that right. Shake Shack's actually pretty good. I think it's actually very good. I'm gonna say very good. What do you say?
I've never been there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say very good though.
I can give it to you, but you owe me one.
I don't know what this one is. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna go through real quick to see. I don't know what that is. Okay, real quick. Taco Cabana is complete garbage. It's gross.
Oh.
I don't know how they're still open in our town. I really don't know how. But I think it's disgusting.
Because people like tacos.
No, every time I go past Taco Cabana, there is no one there.
Even on Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, even on
Tell
Taco,
the truth.
There's no one there. Every time I drove past,
Tell the truth about Taco Tuesday.
I drove past it today, and there was no one there.
So were they staffed?
Guess I don't
Was the
know.
parking lot clean?
Okay, you know that has nothing to do with this. Okay, that I've never had this before. I don't think we've ever had that. I've seen White Castle before. I've never had it.
Yeah, you can get a sack full of hamburgers there.
I don't know what wings is. I don't know what this is. It's actually I don't know what that is. I never had that.
Oh, that's a motel. That's not fast food.
All right, so we are down to our last 7. Let's try to make this pretty quick. Next one we got is Sonic. It's average if you want to just snack. So it's got a good drink.
Foot long chili cheese.
Okay, so we're gonna put it underneath. Do you agree with average? Are you okay with that?
Good.
Good average. So yeah, same thing. Steak and shake.
Nah.
Actually, I don't think.
Who eats a shake with a steak? If I'm going to eat a steak.
I don't think I've ever had it, actually. I look at it now. I don't think I've ever had steak and shake.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one we got Subway. I thought it used to be very good. It's actually kind of fallen a little bit. I'm going to say it's average. It's just if you want a sandwich, make it quick.
I'm kind of afraid to be there because I always suspect when I'm there on Friday that's Monday's tuna still sitting there in the little bin.
You make sure that it's not. Then make sure it's not spoiled.
Don't get tuna on Friday.
Okay, so what would you say? I say
Meatball
average.
sub. I'd ask for a meatball sub.
Okay. Would you like the meatball sub then?
Yeah, they would say, sir, do you want light peppers on that or do you want jalapenos? And about then I would say, just give me a scoop of everything.
Okay, so So do you agree with average then?
Very average.
Okay, average stuff. Okay, so we're gonna take you a quick break again, and after we come back, we'll finish up.
Are there
the
still
last
4 or 5 more?
Yeah, there's still 4
You've
more
worn me
that-
out. I am starving to
Well,
death.
you've
All you've
decided-
done is
you
throw a
have
craving on me. And
You have decided to tell a story on every single restaurant.
There's
that we
a
have
story
cut.
that goes with it.
There is not. This
You know,
is a
you go to
tier-ranking
restaurants
video.
for the ambiance and the story.
No,
the
okay.
food's just a side.
No, we will be back and we'll finish up this video. All right, we are back. We got 4 more restaurants left to talk about. We got Taco Bell, Wendy's, Whataburger, and Wingstop. First one we got is Taco Bell. I used to really like it a lot, but actually, I mean, shoot, you have so many mixed opinions about Taco Bell. You can really like it, you can really hate it, but
I like Taco Bell. My sister was a cashier in Taco Bell for 14 years, and in 1998, Taco Bell had the Godzilla cup holder that would fit on your pickup door, a wraparound Godzilla that you could put your drink in. And I'm going to tell you, Taco Bell was foresightful because they knew that in 1998, Godzilla had a bright future moving all the way to today. You can't beat that. Taco Bell doesn't even have to. Wait a minute. That wasn't Taco Bell we went to.
You
know, when there was during the ice storm and they didn't have the water to wash their hands, and the health department shut them down while we were in the line. That was not Taco Bell.
So real quick, I know you've decided to tell a story at every food chain, but
you laughed about it at the time.
Yeah, actually, yes, we had.
I've heard you tell that story.
So okay, we had a huge ice storm years ago. And we decided
Do not name the restaurant, but it was not Taco Bell.
It was another taco place that starts with a B, actually. Bueno, wait, what? Oh, I accidentally said it. But we decided,
stop the story. Stop the story.
We decided to go look for some food during the big ice storm. And it was still
nobody was on the road.
And icing
we were
really
driving
bad.
around on icy roads. We were one of the only 17 cars in the whole.
Everywhere was closed except for Taco Bueno, and they had a huge line. We decided to drive past to look for something else. There was nothing else open, but when we came back, people said that they closed it down because they couldn't wash their hands.
Yeah, the water lines were the city
completely
water
frozen.
Was down for the ice storm.
Okay, so what do you?
That was during Snowmageddon.
Yeah, we were out for 2 weeks. I mean, everything was covered.
You know, I didn't care if they didn't wash their hands. I wanted a taco.
Do you agree Taco Bell is very good?
Very good.
Okay, next we got Wendy's. I think Wendy's is very good. Actually, I like it.
It's kind of creeps me out the way the burgers are square. You know, that's not natural.
Well,
have you ever looked out and seen a square cow?
They did just come out with the Krabby Patty. They don't.
You do
sell
have to
it
raise
anymore.
a cow in a box to make the ground meat square.
Oh my gosh. I don't think a cow needs to be square for a burger to be square. But you know what? Do you want to just put? Well, I think it's very good. Do you think it's average?
Who?
Wendy's.
You're talking about Wendy's is average.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Whataburger, I think it's fantastic.
I love Whataburger. Gotta love Whataburger.
So, that's easy. There's not a lot to say. Let's just go ahead and put Whataburger under fantastic. The last one is Wingstop. I think Wingstop is very good. I could put it underneath fantastic, but it just takes so long to get the food out. It takes so long.
That's because they're back there with a bunch of ordinary healthy chickens amputating the wings from them. And then they have
This is not true. This is not true at all. So I'm gonna put a Wingstop underneath very good.
I'm not going to mention the name of it, but one of these burger outfits that we have already rated, I was in line there one night with my buddy. He looked over and he told me the cook back there just spit in the floor. And
Okay,
I said, listen, Don, they didn't spit on the grill. You didn't hear it sizzle. I'd lot rather have them spit in the floor.
This video is so long, but we need to finish this off. Where would you put Wingstop?
I don't go there. I can't rate it. You pick it, put it where you want
I'm going to put very good. I think it's very good.
Is there another one called like Leg Stop or something?
No.
Have they got Chewy Chicken Foot Stop?
Okay, so this has been our tier list of all the fast food restaurants and all the ones we haven't had. There's a lot that we have not had, but all the major ones under fantastic we got is Chick-fil-A, Jack in the Box, Panera, Whataburger. Those are all in fantastic. Very good. This video is already long enough. If you want to look over this tier list, you can just pause the video.
I can barely wait until the Chinese open up a chain here that is Chewy Chicken Foot Restaurant.
Okay, you know what? This has been our video for today. It's a little bit different, but you know what? Thank you so much for watching for this very long video. Do you have anything left to say?
No.
Okay, then I guess we'll end this off here. We'll see y'all next time on the Tyne Center podcast.
Thank you.